this week 2 with Madison Prep Chargers. Today I got the honor to speak with wide receiver Coach Jones. Coach, thank you for taking time out of your day to come join me. And kind of just want to look back at last week's game. Tough loss. I mean, Scotlandville.
Yeah.
You hate to lose. You hate to lose regardless in general, but you hate to lose like that way. How do you think a loss like that kind of helps the team and kind of as a whole and kind of learn from their mistakes and will kind of help them for the rest of the season so far?
Well, hopefully that loss humbled us, humbled the coaching staff, humbled the players.
Yeah.
That we got to get back to work, execute the plays that's being called. We just got to go to work, man. Got to get back in the lab and go to work, man. That should have motivated. It motivated me, so it should have motivated our players and the whole team. I mean, it was devastating. One of our old coaches too. So I figured it would have been a fight. I just didn't think the outcome would be like that. But we definitely went back in the lab. We regrouped as a team and as a staff, and I think we're ready for the day.
All right, perfect. And then I know you said you kind of went back and looked at it, kind of the team as a whole. Was there any positive takeaways you kind of saw from your guys' standpoint, on offense?
A little bit. I mean, I probably my receivers. I saw some good stalk blocking. That's really about it, man. To be honest with you, had some bad stuff going on. Some bad execution on some plays. I don't think we had any drops then when I reviewed the tape. No actual drop passes, but just executing the running game and as coaches too, we got to put our players in position to be successful. So, I mean, it's a challenge to me. So I'm just ready to get another chance, ready to play.
Okay, yeah. I mean, kind of want to go back into the game a little bit. Kind of Scotlandville's first drive. Stamp goes right over the center's head. Lucky bounce and everything. Quarterback gets it.
Yeah, Zay. So Zay T said me and his mom went to high school together.
Okay.
I've been knowing her for a long time, and I know Zay. When I saw the snap went over his head, that's a snack. I mean a sack. I actually started walking away to get the offense ready, because it would have been a punt. But look back, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised. I mean, Zay is real athletic. I know the kid, real good kid. So I wasn't surprised. At all.
And then kind of just, do you feel like that kind of play deflated kind of the energy of the team, kind of shifted the momentum, kind of just to Scotlandville a little bit?
I think he did a little bit, but it was the first score, so it wasn't nothing to get down on. Keep your head up and let's go back and fight. That's how I felt. But I mean, it was a little bit deflating, but it wouldn't. It was one score. It was 7-0. So we still could have fought back and still been in the game. But I don't know, man.
It just happens.
Right.
Things happen.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to look at this week's. Got to the game tonight, Parkview, 7 o'clock, I think. I kind of missed a couple practices this week, but what was maybe the main focus at practice this week, and kind of maybe the message that was kind of stressed?
Man, executing the plays and going, finding their weak link and attacking it. Getting back to what we usually do and simplifying stuff for our receivers, the O-line, just making it simple, man.
All right, Coach, kind of go back. I know you're the wide receiver coach and everything. Has there been any players that you've maybe noticed that have kind of stepped up and improved since week 1 going against Brother Martin and now going into this oncoming game with Parkview?
Hezekiah Dantzler, man, he was kind of like the third receiver last year. Caught for about 400 yards, maybe 4 touchdowns last year. He's stepping up, kind of being our go-to guy this season so far. And actually last year, Traylon James led the team, and Samaj Pierre. Traylon James caught for 800 yards, and Samaj Pierre caught for 780. It was a 20-yard difference. Both of them had about 8 touchdowns apiece. So I'm waiting for both of them to step up too. And we have a young quarterback, so once he improves, getting a little more confidence, start reading the coverages, man, I think we're gonna be out. Just a stepping stone. We got a young quarterback, 'cause we got to look at it, man. He's really this is his first year playing varsity ball, so it's kind of like he's a freshman on the field. Yeah. But I have faith in him. I think he can get the job. He's a hard worker, so and you have no choice but to get better when you're working hard. So I think it's gonna start clicking, man. I think it's gonna come along. We just gotta remember we got a young quarterback, we got a young O-line, so I think people kind of think we like Alabama, man. We just replace them in Madison, but we do have a young group this year. But I still think we can get it done and make a run to the championship. Everything's got to gel together as coaches and the staff.
Okay, nice. And then I know you're talking about a young quarterback, Tom Johnson. Do you think having a young quarterback at that position and everything, do you think it kind of takes a little bit for him to kind of get his feet wet, I guess, and kind of get that experience before you kind of open up the playbook a little bit?
I definitely agree with that. We got to simplify things for him, get him comfortable, man, get him going, and then once the game slows down for him, then we can speed it up and start opening the playbook up, like you said. But I think he's gonna be right, man. I believe him. He's a hard worker and a good kid.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, last week or week 4, he had a pretty good run, 20-something yards, run the quarterback over, and then he had a big 40-yard bomb to as a guy. So I mean, he's making his kind of strides in the room, and it's just kind of getting that experience first and kind of seeing it, visualizing.
Getting those reps and continues playing. Cause last year he played freshman in JV. We kind of blew out everybody. We might have had maybe 2 challenge games. Yeah, so JV and freshman kind of blew out everybody with Ty and the kids that we had. So this year is real, humbling experience, learning experience. So I think, man, he's gonna be all right. By the time we play UI, man, he should be ready to roll.
No doubt about it. That's kind of more into the season. But last thing, what are you kind of just expecting out of this Parkview team tonight, and how do you feel your team kind of matches up with them?
Man, with Parkview, I'm expecting them. They not gonna change what they do. Their corners kind of play off, turn their hips to the sideline, or they don't want to get beat deep, or come up and tackle. They have pretty solid players. Got a couple of athletes this year. They have their quarterback that's back, and I think we match up with them pretty well. I think we're more athletic. We got to be disciplined. Sometimes we're undisciplined. But long as we disciplined and do stay of course of what we said we're gonna call and do. I think we'll come out with the victory tonight. We gotta come out with the victory tonight. I never been 1-2 since I've been here at Madison. So it's a must win tonight. You gotta win. Go Chargers.
There you go. Coach, any last things you kind of want to say, or think good?
Let them go Chargers. Let's go.
Let's go. All right.